Hi there, my name is Erik and I play bass and apparently now also Irish Bouzouki. This is a quick review of this beautiful instrument that I bought from Thomann. Full disclaimer, I bought this with my own money. There is no paid promotion going on here. This is all me, and these are my thoughts and my thoughts alone on this Irish Bouzouki. This Irish Bouzouki is made in Romania by a brand called Hora. And if you know Swedish, I'm pretty thankful that Thomann actually rebranded these. Nothing against Hora, but that word on the headstock wouldn't do itself here in Sweden. So, built by Hora in Romania, rebranded by Thomann. I bought this for around 320 euros, give or take. This is the concert version. This is not the cheapest Irish Bouzouki that is available on Thomann. And I don't think it's the most expensive one either. I think there is like one or two models more available if you want to, pay a bit more and get more bang for your buck. With that being said, this is a huge bang for the buck instrument. I have never played an Irish Bouzouki before Wednesday last week. I'm not tuning this the way you're supposed to do if you're a traditional Irish Bouzouki player. They normally tune to AD or GD. Like some open string tuning. I've tuned this to ADGB, so like the center 4 strings of an electric or acoustic guitar. And that is just to keep my muscle memory going so that I don't need to think about, okay, this is a fifth right there, and then, make it easier for myself. My intention with this instrument is to play it on Midsummer's Eve in case there is lack of melody going on there. If not, I will play bass as I normally do. So yeah, that's why I bought this, to learn to play some traditional Swedish folk melodies, like... So, in order to play songs like that and have it somewhat authentic and folk sounding, I decided to go with the Irish Bouzouki, as I learned that you could actually tune it like the center strings of a guitar. I was considering getting a mandolin, but that would require me to learn fifths tuning, and my brain didn't have the capacity to do that, as I'm busy learning a lot of other stuff at the moment. So I figured, hey, why not make it easy for myself and get something that I can actually play somewhat easily. So yeah, Irish Bouzouki from Thomann. I'm running it through the Neural DSP Quad Cortex. I've got 3 or 4 different scenes going. We got this setting that has some compression, a little bit of low cut, and some reverb. We got some more reverb and some delay. We got a completely blank scene, which is just the Bouzouki straight into Logic, essentially. No compression, nothing. And then I've got a freeze scene. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Quad Cortex in this video. And yeah, so the reason why I went with this slightly more expensive Irish Bouzouki was mainly the tuners. I read a few bad reviews. They weren't terrible reviews, however, they made me go, maybe I should just drop a few more euros and get the more expensive bouzouki instead. They feel pretty solid. The bouzouki is still waving a wee bit in and out of tuning. Like I said, I haven't had it for too long, so I guess that's to be expected of a new instrument. So yeah, these tuners feel, that being said, somewhat robust and solid, and they look great. This bouzouki actually has a zero fret, that was a hard word to say. This bouzouki has a 0 fret here. Beautiful build, 3-band EQ that I will go through in just an iffy. The one thing that I've done to this bouzouki, and I need to do it again because it's they have worn off a bit, is that I added some side dots here, and as you can probably tell, this dot is not on fret number 9, and that threw me off more than I expected it to do. You are so used as a bass or guitar player to have the frets on 3, 5, 7, and 9, and then 12, and having it on the 10 really made for some interesting melodies before I took a silver Sharpie and did some fret markers of my own. That being said, I need to do them again, and perhaps with a better pencil to have them stick, so to speak. Really nice quality. Fret ends feel amazing. No, sharp edges whatsoever. You get a gig bag. I wouldn't throw this around that much. It's a bit padded, but not, too much. I probably will end up getting a hard case somewhere along the line if I find myself doing Irish Bouzouki gigs for some reason. You never know these days, do you? However, it was nice to get a case, as the cheaper versions did not come with a gig bag whatsoever. It took to the tuning that I wanted really quickly. There was no, I never feared that the lowermost strings would pop. They are usually tuned to G, like I said, and I tuned them to an A. Getting used to having dual strings took a wee bit of thinking and, practice, so to speak. However, I think I've actually gotten down somewhat in my muscle memory already where the tuning pegs are. And yeah, not much more to say. Thomann Irish Bouzouki. Really, very much recommend. So let's go through the preamp, shall we? We have a 3-band preamp here. I've got the volume set for the maximum amount of, output available, and I'm going to bypass all of the, the compression and the EQ and all of that stuff in the quad Cortex. So this is the Irish Bouzouki straight into Logic. No post-processing. Okay, so I just did a playthrough of pretty much everything except for the bass, and I noticed that this is interesting. So you got cut that way, this is cutting, and that way is boosting. So let me do that again. Treble, cut. Okay, so here's everything flat. Treble, cut. Treble boosted. Middle, cut. Middle boosted. Bass, cut. Middle, bass boosted. So there you have it. Would I recommend this Irish Bouzouki to someone who is looking into getting a, a folk type instrument? Yes, I would. I've had it for not even a week. I've had a hard time putting it down, to be honest with you. It's really fun to play. It sounds really good, both unplugged as well as, through the quad Cortex and all of that good stuff. The pickup is actually pretty decent. It's a beautiful looking instrument. You get a gig bag for it, and, if you want something different in your lineup of instruments that you got back home, why not go with this one? It's really fun. So yeah, Irish Bouzouki from Thomann and Hora Instruments. Very much recommended. So, my name is Erik and I play bass, and apparently also Irish Bouzouki tuned to ADGB. And I'll see you guys and gals and hey, let's not forget to subscribe and share this video and, like and all of that good stuff. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys and gals and cats and dogs in the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.